Happy, healthy hump day, everybody. It's Dr. Eric at Love and Health Chiropractic. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and you've made it through your leftovers. You're not sick of eating turkey at this point. I had just a quick message I want to say. I want to share something with you guys. So the question I want to ask is, what's the difference between living and thriving? And before I get into that, I want to share with you guys one of the plants that I have in the office that was actually a gift from me from one of my awesome patients. I'm going to show you. It's a Christmas cactus. And look at this guy. Blooming, beautiful flowers, tons of buds on it. Just a happy, healthy plant. And the reason that this patient gave me that cactus is it was, I believe, her grandmother's, and she was looking for a good home for it because the spot she had in her house, it just wasn't ideal. She said it wasn't flowering. It would flower a little bit on the one side some of the years, but it wasn't consistently doing that. And she said that window would be perfect, and she was really excited to share it with me. When I was a little bit nervous because historically I haven't been great with plants, although I've gotten a lot better. All my office plants have managed to survive. And so I adopted it, and we put it in the window, and it's been doing great. It immediately started to perk up. You saw lots of new growth with the leaves, and now it's blooming. It's got tons of beautiful double flowers on it, and tons of buds that are going to flower, so it's going to be a great addition to my office. And that's really the crux of the question I asked at the beginning is, what's the difference between living and thriving? Because that plant was obviously alive when it was brought to me, but it wasn't living at its fullest potential. It wasn't really thriving. And unfortunately, that's the reality I see with a lot of people when they walk in my door the first time. Because the majority of the time when I meet people, they're dealing with a problem. They want me to help cure some kind of problem. Maybe it's their sciatic pain going down their leg is killing them, or they're having migraine headaches, or they're having back pain or arm pain, numbness in the hand, whatever it is. Take your pick. They have some kind of problem, they want to get rid of that. And even though we have a great track record of helping people get through that crisis, my job is to help teach them that the reason that they're in crisis when they're meeting me is they haven't been taking care of this thing like they're supposed to for their entire life. So the idea is you're born with a spine, and even it develops before you're born. Trauma from the birth process is very, very common. Over 90% of infants are born with some kind of misalignment, especially in the upper neck, causing irritation on the nerves that's going to diminish the quality of life that they can have. It's going to allow them to live but not necessarily thrive like they're supposed to. And that's what I want to, that's my mission on the face of this planet, is to help people to understand that. It's kind of like dentists once upon a time didn't really take care of our teeth. They just waited until they got bad enough. They'd rip them out, they'd put in some fake ones, and we call it good. It wasn't until like the 50s, the 60s that the dentists all started getting together and being like, hey, these things are designed to last a lifetime if you do what? You brush them, you floss them, you go see the dentist every 6 months, get them x-rayed, get them professionally cleaned, all that stuff. And lo and behold, today, dentists aren't having to rip the teeth out like they had to in the past. Now a lot of them are focusing more on cosmetic dentistry because people take better care of their teeth, and there's not as much of a living in just caring for teeth. So I would love to have that problem as a chiropractor. Unfortunately, we're nowhere near it. Less than 15% of the population ever sees a chiropractor in their lifetime. 100% of the population has a spine. 100% of those spines deal with stress and trauma on a daily basis, and that leads to a condition called subluxation, where the bones get misaligned. That'll put pressure on the nerves, cause irritation, and that can cause pain. But the tricky thing there is less than 10% of the nerves relay the pain signals. Over 90% of those nerves control the organs, the glands, the blood vessels, all the muscles, all the function of the body. The health of the body is a huge part of the nervous system, where a tiny little bit of it is pain and discomfort. So even though most of the people I meet are coming in with pain and discomfort, they want to get rid of that, my job is to help educate them so they understand that taking care of the spine is far more important when I don't hurt, because it's keeping my body healthy and functioning. So I want to make you guys an offer. You can see it down in the description below. Click on the links, give us a call. We're offering to do a checkup for your full family for only $40, which is normally $139 a person when you talk about all the x-rays and everything. And it's going to include everything: the assessment, the consultation where we sit down and talk about any challenges you might have, any goals you might have. x-rays that we have to take of the spine, kind of like when you go see the dentist, they get some pictures of your teeth so they can see the whole picture. I want to see what's going on inside your body so I know best how to help you. So that's only $40. And the reason I do that is I want to lower the barrier. I want to make it easier for people to get in and get their spines checked. Because once they do, they often see like, wow, there's something going on here. And then they can make their decision based off what they want to do. Do they want to take care of it? Do they want to maybe leave it? Maybe the time's not ideal. My philosophy is I always work with people where they're at. So I'll make the best recommendations based off of what's going on inside of you, how sick your body is inside, whether you can feel it or not. And then I work with people where they're at. So if it's a financial concern, we talk about it. We figure out what's the best thing we can do with the current situations. If it's a schedule concern, you're really, really busy and it's hard for you to get here as often as you need to correct the problem, we do the best we can. So that's my message for you today, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. Love and appreciate you all, and we will catch you next time.